What up, y'all? CBN. Mute this. I am going to. I'm about to run to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna How do I share this shit? Share it from here. Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna jump right into it. The link to join. I'll be right back. Let's see. Nobody join yet? All right, then. Fuck it. All right, y'all. So, I am on the right link. Yes, I am. All right. Well, here we go. First thing first, let's go to the old app, because this will be the last day. So actually, let's start with that announcement. So if you haven't heard the email, if you haven't seen the post in the Clean Biz Network Facebook group, today is officially the last day where this site will look like this. It's going to no longer be a social network. All right. So this is the heads up. We're going to do all of the networking portion of the group from the Facebook group. So that's that. All right. And the reason why I'm doing that, just a reminder, it's faster on the Facebook group. We can tag each other quicker. We got a lot of the OG members over there that was itching to get back in the swing of things, and they just never really came over here. And then when they did come over here, it was more inconvenient for everybody to come over here. A lot of people are already on Facebook, so it was easier just to operate in the Facebook group, and I'm with that, so fine. I'm here to help y'all as best as I can, and if it's more beneficial for y'all to have the Facebook group versus our own social networking app, fuck it, let's do that. You know what I mean? Even in the beginning, when I said I was going to do it and bring our own platform, most people were against that, but they would just follow my lead, like I'm with you either way, whatever you decide to do. So I got to give y'all what y'all want. This is about y'all anyway, right? I mean, of course, I'm always running the business the way the business is supposed to run, but always customer centric though. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, y'all purchase from me, so that make y'all my customers. I got to put the customer first. So that's that. So when you log in now, there's gonna be the calculators, it's gonna be the proposals, it's gonna be the invoice leads, courses, one-on-ones, tutorial, all my account, everything else will still stay the same except for the social networking aspect of it. So when you log in, it's gonna be a dashboard page where you can select, what you want to do. Create a proposal, do a bid, like for the calculators. do an invoice, all of that. It's going to just show that. Okay. Later on, we're going to add more features, but that's what it's going to be. And then obviously, if you got questions or anything, you just come over to the Facebook group and ask there. All right. Now, and if you don't have the code to get in the Facebook group, there's a password. Password is inside of the starter course. So make sure you go to courses, go to starter course, log into Clean Biz Network. This is called Clean Biz Network. This is the Clean Biz Network Facebook group. All right. So log into Clean Biz Network, log into your starter course, and you will see it in the intro module what the password is to get inside the Facebook group. All right. If you don't know it, if you don't put the password in when you request to join, you're likely not going to get approved. All right. So that's out the way. Now let's go over some questions. Let's see what we got that I haven't got. I'm gonna start over here, then I'm gonna work my way over to the Facebook group. Let's see. This is here. This is good. All right. And I did share. Perfect. All right, let's get to it. All right. Close that out. That was a good video, by the way. I was watching Jay Morrison finally starting to come out and reply to a lot of the stuff that was going on with him over the years. But anyway, it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. All right, let's get to this. Ronnie Aguirre says, good evening, group. I have a question about a cleaning project. I went on a walkthrough of a warehouse. The person in charge wants it to be cleaned just one time for now and just the floor. Okay. One time for now and just the floor. It's almost 14,000 square feet. It's cement floor. Can someone please help on how to bid this project? I think I need to use a special machine to clean the floor, but I don't know how to do it. How do I calculate and how much should I charge for the job? Please, someone, can you help? Absolutely. So you definitely want to, so you got the right idea. It's definitely going to be a special machine. The machine is called an auto scrubber. All right. So you can use an auto scrubber to do it. And you can come to the special bid. Say, I want the special bid, went to the special bid calculator. And if you come on down to machine scrub, you just type in the square footage, which is 14,000, and you will see that you charge 2,100 for the job. And then if you got to rent a machine, just add the cost to rent the machine on top of that 2,100. All right. So let's just say you go to local janitorial supply store, they charge you 200 to rent machine and charge a customer 2,300 to do the job. Now, what is an auto scrubber? If you go to YouTube and just simply type in auto scrubber concrete, because I believe you said it was concrete floor, right? There you go. You got plenty of examples here. All right. And you can use a low speed buffer too. He's using a low speed buffer to do it. So either a low speed buffer or a auto scrubber. Auto scrubbers are easier, especially for beginners. If you never used a low speed buffer before, don't try to learn tonight. You know what I mean? Don't try to learn it one day by yourself. Get somebody that's experienced to help you with those things. Because as I said many times, low speed buffers are dangerous and they will throw that man through that wall right there if he don't know what he's doing with it, especially on that slippery floor. All right. But an auto scrubber ain't nothing to that. That's just like pushing a vacuum or something. That's an auto scrubber right there. Both of these are auto scrubbers. You got big ones, small ones. They all pretty much do the same job. It's just how much area they cover. So go and rent one from a store, get you some good neutral floor cleaner or something like that. Or actually, they got concrete floor cleaner, like special for that. And then you should be good to go with that machine and that solution to put in it. Let me paste this here, even though the network is going to be gone. So hopefully you see this before the network is gone. What I'm going to do tonight is probably stay up a little bit and then implement the change. If I don't do that, then it'll be first thing in the morning when I implement the change and this network is gone. So hopefully he sees this before it's gone. All right. Next question. Christian Gilbert says, hey, does anyone of a cleaning company in Memphis and I would like some subcontractor work? Yeah. Post this in the Facebook group. Because I'm pretty sure we got somebody in Memphis. I know for a fact we got William Wade out in Tennessee. But Where is he in Nashville though? But anyway, how can I join the Facebook group? I put in a request 4 days ago. You have to put the password in. There is a place to put the password in. Please request again if you hasn't gotten in yet. All right, what else we got? Yeah, I'm gonna miss having this though, man. And the fact that everybody was willing to buy in and uploading your actual pictures. You know, some people would have joined, they wouldn't even uploaded their pictures, they just would have been like a blank avatar. So I appreciate y'all for buying in on this concept that I had, but it's time to elevate again. All right, because we got something else in the works that we're gonna do instead of a social network. Check out my very first. That's another reason too. I want to go back to the Facebook group because I wanted to be able to go live. I couldn't go live on my platform, so that's another reason why I went straight back to the Facebook group. Because a lot of times people have questions, and like when I get bored in my downtime, what I'll do is I either go to the Facebook group, or that's probably all I'm gonna do now. But when we weren't in the Facebook group and there weren't no questions being asked on our platform, sometimes I'll just randomly go to Reddit and answer questions, just like almost like if it's charity work. Or I'll go on like Instagram, look at my message requests, because most of the time people inbox me, it doesn't go straight to my inbox. So I go to my message request, see if there's anything just there that I can answer real quick, and I send people voice messages just to answer. But anyway, getting back to my point, the Facebook Live feature in the group is key for me, because sometimes I just want to reply, like I'll get bored and I'll look and see, okay, somebody got a question on this. And it's quicker for me to just reply to you in the live video versus just trying to type all of them my whole answer out. But anyway, shout out to Carolyn. All right, just did an interview with her today, actually. So that should be dropping within the next couple of days. I spoke to Luz today. Shout out to Miss Luz, checking in. All right, what is this? I already talked to this guy. Yeah, he was handling something else. Terrence Robinson, can you walk me through? Oh, I already answered this as well. He posted this in the Facebook group. So let's go over to the Facebook group. We are caught up here. I'm going to exit this out. I'm going to keep this open in case we need a bidding calculator again. Excuse my background noise. I got an extremely loud AC system at my office, and it's controlled by their corporate office, and I can't do nothing about it. That's just that. See, this is just an example of why you should be in Clean Biz Network, because I think I'm gonna post this on YouTube, the replay. But you can link directly with people in your area. You'd be surprised that there's only 3 people applied so far, but I guarantee you it's even more than that, because we get a lot. Matter of fact, my biggest following is in New York, believe it or not. You know, my second biggest is I think Chicago, and then my third is my hometown in Portsmouth. After that is Jacksonville, Florida. But I was surprised to see New Yorkers ahead out of everybody by a long shot for me. So I know we got a bunch of New Yorkers in here, including Carolyn is also there, as a matter of fact. Let me tag her. Carolyn, I know it's other people, but I can't think of nobody else off the top of my head. I could think of a lot of older members, but I don't even know if they still active because we've been going from the group for so long and they didn't follow me over. But I remember Jado was an early member, he was over there, and I forget some of the other people. But anyway, all right, I'm just gonna like that. I can't believe nobody hopped on here yet. And that's why I keep telling y'all too, like a lot of times you don't need to pay for no one-on-one with me. Just join Clean Biz Network every Wednesday at 5 p.m. You're probably gonna have me to yourself, or mostly to yourself anyway, because we usually get up to 5 to 10 people at a time on this call. It's usually no more than that. So, and most people only here just to listen. They don't really ask questions. So you'll have all your time in the world to ask your questions. And I know a lot of y'all be wanting, private attention on your I ain't love that. But a lot of y'all be wanting private one-on-one time to ask your question. But I promise you, most of the time, it's not that serious that it got to be private. And number two, most people probably got a lot, well, not most, but a lot of people probably got the same question that you have. So let's just ask it in front of everybody so I can help them too. Elizabeth says, has anyone else had the problem with their Google My Business account? Mine was suspended for some reason. I ain't heard nothing about it, but I don't know, man. I will reach out. Yeah, let's reach out to their support and see exactly what it is. Go straight to the source. Any suggestions on payroll services to use? So I know a lot of people use ADP in the group. QuickBooks is a good one. Gusto. Me personally, I use Truist. Truist is only $50 a month, and you can have the 10 up to I think it's up to 99 employees, and it's all just $50 a month, and their online system is pretty good too. But if you're gonna pay contractors, I'm not sure if you can do that through Truist payroll system. So if you do contractors, I think that would be different. What else? This is just notifying everybody that today is the last day, y'all, that this site is gonna look like this with the social media aspect. All of this side stuff gonna be gone. This page will probably look exactly the same with just no more social network. All right. You can still manage your account and everything in the My Account tab, but no more social networking aspect of the Clean Biz Network app. All right, what we got here? Somebody just promoting that stuff. Ain't no wrong with that. At first, when people used to do this in Clean Business Network, I'd be like, why would we do this if everybody in here is cleaning owners? But this actually makes sense now that we've built a lot more tenure and built a lot more members, because this person might could subcontract for somebody else if they're willing to, or they might can partner on a deal, or they might could even substitute for somebody if somebody ain't got the workers in place and they need to go out of town, whatever the case may be. But this definitely could still help. So I'm on board with this now. What else we got? All of these are welcome messages. We got a lot of people coming in. Welcome, 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 welcome. What to look for when preparing for an apartment move out clean? Shout out to Mr. Andrew Lewis checking in. Value CBN member there. I'm just tired of working 9 to 5. I'd rather work 24/7 for generational wealth. 100%. Ellie, I did that shit for so many years. I told you, I got this phrase from Gary V, but I can relate so well. He said he punted his whole 20. That's exactly what I did. I punted them shits. I didn't go to the clubs. I didn't wear the newest Jordans or nice clothes. That's why I still can't dress to this day, because I won't dress in all them other years. So even though now that I got the money and I got a chance to be able to buy nicer stuff, I still don't do it just because I've already a habit of I ain't interested. You know what I mean? So sacrifice now, you get it later. Now I can do whatever I want pretty much. Anthony Brown says I'm offering free credit repair. What's up, Toledo? Appreciate you checking in. I'm offering free credit repair for the next 10 people. Text credit hacks to. Oh, she can't hear me. Now you can hear me. I said, what's up, Toledo? Appreciate you check. I said, Toledo. Thank you for checking in. It's breaking up on me, but I think he said I don't know. I ain't even gonna try to guess. It was breaking up though, but let me know. Unmute yourself. You already know how I go. If you got any questions, and hopefully I'll be able to hear you next time. I'm offering free credit repair to make people. There you go. Shout out to Anthony Brown, longtime CBN member. Yeah, I think he down in Carolina. He was killing it. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we did an interview. Yeah. I got to walk through at a medical. You know what? I need to hit him up and see if he's still DJ too, because I ain't locking in my DJ for the conference yet. He might can be the one. So this is what happens, right? So for y'all, some of y'all might notice I'll be like, certain people, I'll be like texting, because certain people do got my actual cell. The way to work your way into that is number one, being Clean Business Network. Number two, just keep building with me. A lot of times when I meet people in person, if they ask, I get to them. But anyway, that's how he got that. And I just told him to shoot me a text. But anyway, I gotta walk through at the medical office scheduled for tomorrow. Yeah, so this is another thing that came up, right? This guy, Derek Blockton, is he on here? I know he was talking about this in somewhere in here, but anyway, this guy, so Sheen, shout out to Sheen Taylor, he got walkthrough from running Google ads. And what you call it has always been my Google ads expert, CJ Wood, but he ain't really that active on social media these days. So I've been looking for another one. I think Derek Blockton might have a lot of insight on it, because I know Sheen got something, but he said he ain't really. I noticed that he ain't spending what the other guy's spending, Derek Blockton, and I know Derek Blockton been in the group longer, so I kind of want to reach out to him and pick his brain about that, and maybe if he like, no man, if he really got like something that he regularly, I think he said he's spending about $1,500 a month on Google ads, and if that's bringing him consistent work, then I highly then I'm probably gonna reach out to him so we can collab on something. Maybe we'll put a quick course together just on how to run ads for a cleaning company, especially if it's more profitable than just buying leads. But when I did the math, I already kind of ran his numbers and I did the math. To me, it didn't look like it's more profitable than just buying leads from us, but I gotta talk to him more to see what it is. Landed contracts with multiple locations. Shout out Sean Richards. He's speaking at the CBN conference, so make sure you get your ticket. That you got nothing but energy there. Happy you have completed this post construction. I already congratulated him on that. Anyone here from Baton Rouge? There you go. Again, this is why you should be in the network, because you never know. You can meet up with somebody that's right there in your area. You can subcontract for them. They might can subcontract for you. Y'all might can partner. Y'all can just build. Trade advice. What we got here? I know it's another win. That's why I ain't about to read it. I know it ain't. I'm trying to focus on really the questions, but yep, he just closed on another Applebee's. He said 17 locations. See, 24,000 a month. But anyway, no, excuse me, 42,000 a month. Shout out Sean Richards. All right. Now says, how much is a good start for the Google Ads campaign? The Google My Business has been doing very well, but I think it's time to drive more sales with that. So this is the guy I was talking about right here. He said he would say nothing less than $50 a day. And he said he spent 20,000 a year on Google Ads. There you go. That's the post I saw right there. All right, so I hate that phrase, pick your brain. Gotta build with you. Because I'm pretty sure I asked him a while back will he do an interview with me, but he said he didn't want to do it. But maybe he'll come on these days. So by the way, if you don't have business credit, don't forget, we got the referral link right here. And if you go to Clean Biz Network, go to the regular homepage, because I don't think it's on that one. Actually, I guess I better add it soon, then we better change stuff around. Open that link. But it's also here. So if you go in the group and just search business credit, this will pop up, and along with other things. But also, it's right over here, apply for business credit card. All right, so just try it. I done seen my wife, she didn't even hire her company open that long at all. They won't even really generate no revenue yet, and she got approved. I think it's more so about your credit score than anything. So just apply, see if you can get the business. And even though they do look at your personal credit score to get it, it doesn't report on your personal credit report. So still get it. It is actual business credit. And then when you get it, they're gonna get the platinum probably first, and then you can get the gold. For some reason, I was the only one that got the gold first and then got the platinum. But either way, definitely get that Amex. It usually start off with no set spending limit. It just make sure you pay that bitch 100% back every month, or they'll shut you off. So don't go crazy with it. All right, what else we got? Told y'all. So again, I keep getting great review after great review on the lead generation now that we've improved it. And basically, we didn't do too much. It didn't take a whole lot to improve it. It was two things that I did. Number one, we stopped recording just the confirmation call and we started recording the actual initial sales call. That's number one. Then we actually send you that call instead of sending you just a confirmation call. That way you can hear exactly what happened and how we got the lead. That's number one. Then number two, it used to be you couldn't call ahead of time and confirm your appointment before you went. And because we confirmed it for you already, and we just wanted to keep the amount of times we calling these people down because it's annoying. But now we send it to you. And if you want to call ahead of time and confirm it based on what you heard on the recording, you can. So you can call and confirm it. And I'm sure it's probably be a little more refreshing for them to hear a more local sounding voice anyway when you call and confirm. So, and then this too, it helps you to save it helps you to avoid wasting time going all the way to a walkthrough and the person not be there, because they have done that plenty of times before where they'll be like, they'll agree to the appointment, you can hear right over the phone, but then when you get there, for whatever reason, maybe the person forgot they set the appointment, or maybe they were just BSing over the phone, right? But either way, you being able to confirm the appointment now before you even go saves a lot of that headache right there. So definitely check us out. Try us out if you haven't already. Try out the Clean Biz Network lead generation service by going to cleanbiznetwork.com and clicking on leads. If you're a member, click that link. That way you get a member rate. If you're not a member, just click that link, and it's going to be a little bit more than what the members pay, but you still can get some leads. And if you're on the home page, which is here, you just scroll down and click that. All right. What else we got? Any recommendation on what service to use to accept credit cards? So I teach inside the course to use waveapps.com. It's a free, it's a free, it's a free accounting software, but they also allow you to do your invoicing and accept credit cards and all of that through it as well. So, and again, it's a free software. That's why I recommend them over QuickBooks. QuickBooks is more popular. If you work with certain accountants will only work with you if you use QuickBooks, or what's the other popular one? I forget the name of it, but anyway, Wave apps are still good. Wave is just fine. So start there. Then once you get your budget up, if you decide to switch, you can switch. And if you do get your budget up and decide to switch, I recommend that you switch to the people that I actually use, which is bench.co. And you can get that by going here, hire a bookkeeper. I am affiliate for bench.co because I actually believe in them. So if you click this link, it'll take you there. Let me just show you where it takes you to. And you can sign up. And yeah, I think you get a month free as well because you use my affiliate link. So there you go. I think you do. Let me see what it says. Get a professional bookkeeper. No, I don't say that. No, yeah, dude. Free trial right there. In addition to your free trial. There you go. Bam. All right. Where are we? Does anyone have an example of their cost analysis breakdown? Definitely something I want to see. I don't. I think that's a great question, though. I would love to see if somebody does have that in there. And so what that means, just to be clear, because he's saying the breakdown for the administrative costs, insurance costs, supplies costs, etc. I'll tell you what, this is what I would recommend. I would recommend looking at the BSCAI or the ISSA to get more insight on it. In my earlier CBN days, I think we might have been still the Everybody's Mastermind group. I think I did make one, and there's a video probably already in here somewhere going over it, but I can't promise you. Search though, and I probably didn't say cost analysis. I probably said something about bidding, and you would just have to scour the group. And by the way, so for those who were new and don't know how to search the group, here's a little magnifying glass right here. So you see it's one search thing right here. That's not the one that's searching all of Facebook. So you want to use this one over here beside the invite button, so you can actually search just the group, and you'd be surprised what you find in here. But you got to imagine how many years we've been in this group. So tons of gold. This is why you lose our shot the way you weigh, giving that motivation to let you know to follow up. You got to follow up. Does anyone use computer-aided devices for quality assurance? Absolutely. So the computer-aided device that I recommend is your mobile phone, or if you want to look fancier, get a tablet, right? Download the Clean Biz Network app. And then on the app, there's a inspection feature. Use the inspection tool. And on that inspection tool that we got in the app, you can take pictures of certain areas. You can rate them from 1 to 5 and all of that, leave notes for your cleaners. And then at the end, you can email that inspection report directly to your cleaners so they can see it via email. And then you're good. So that's one way we do it. And then also, if you want to, you can even include your customer within that, but I would not do that. The fact that you're showing up and doing the inspection should reassure them enough, but I wouldn't show them the things that you're finding. And the reason why is because you have a cleaner's eye. Most of them don't. And if you get in there and you showing them all the stuff you found wrong, you telling on yourself. So I wouldn't do that, but if you want to and do that in some variation of a way, then go for it. But I would go to about shit, is this the right video I'm about to paste? It should be. Go to about 20, I'd say 27 minutes. into this video. All right. I'll probably do one more. Who's working on a Sunday? 9 to 5. Actually, I was working that day too. I ain't commenting, but I was definitely working. Shout out to Brandon, or who also real soon is going to be partnering with me on some stuff as well. So shout out to him and Tony Williams. Be looking for that announcement coming soon. Wolf Cleaning. Hi, I'm still new to the cleaning business. I need some advice. I'm currently working, but I have a 3-month plan to leave my job. That's what's up. I've been showing up to a lot of events and I got invited to bid on a building downtown Chicago. This will be my first commercial opportunity speaking into existence. I need to outsource a lot of things such as proposal and so on. Can someone point me in the right direction? I currently have recurring clients in residential. Also, I'm almost done with my WBE certification. Let me ask you this. What makes you feel like you got to outsource the proposal? Considering in the Cleaning Business Starter course, I show you how to create a proposal using our proposal generators. So you can use that. And then if it's going to be like a more unique custom thing, you can just simply use this offline PDF and completely customize it however you want. So I'm wondering why you think you got to outsource the proposal. Well, let's see what else you got going on behalf of to submit a proposal for janitorial services for county office building 69 West Inventory pre-bid meeting. So that's the first thing. Definitely go to the pre-bid meeting because it's going to give you way more details. We will be there to answer your questions and provide further clarification. Please do not send more than 2 representatives. Please respond to this email if you will be participating in the RFP. For those who don't know, RFP is just request for proposal. And usually if they have an RFP for like bigger jobs like this, a lot of times you won't be using my proposal generator because they're going to have a particular way that you have to submit your proposal anyway. So my advice, go to So my advice is definitely go to that pre-bid meeting, to make sure you're there. Listen, ask questions, but wait to ask questions. A lot of more experienced companies are going to be there, and they're probably going to ask a lot of the questions that you already going to have anyway. So get in there, listen to what everybody else is asking. If they let you take measurements, take measurements. Ask to take measurements. If nobody else does, you ask, is it okay if I measure this? If they say no, ask them, do they have blueprints or can they let you know the square footage? Make sure you understand completely what the scope of work is, all of that. And then once you got all of that information, come back to Clean Biz Network, post the details, and we got you. We're going to show you how to get it done. All right. What else we got? Just got my first commercial contract signed, cleaning once. You know what's crazy? I screenshotted this and then promoted it and shit, and I forgot to, my bad. I forgot to say congratulations and reply and all that. My bad. It's a too far selling move there. Just got my first client, found me on Google, did a walkthrough months back. Did a month walks back. Okay, so he did the walkthrough a few months ago. Didn't hear anything. Then they call him and they don't like their current cleaner. And this is what I'm talking about right here, y'all, for y'all going to these walkthroughs and saying, oh, they said they got a cleaner already. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course they're gonna have a cleaner. Somebody got to be doing it. The purpose of you being there though is because they probably thinking about switching. You know what I mean? They might be if you sell them on it, but of course they're going to, and they probably not happy if they're letting you walk through and look at the building. So don't never think, oh, well, they already got a cleaner. I need another lead. No, you don't. You're there for a reason. They agreed to the meeting for a reason. But anyway, so they had a cleaner. Then they ended up calling him back later. He probably walked away thinking, oh, I must have overbid or I did something wrong. And really, no, they just weren't ready yet. But they kept him in mind. Once they got tired of the people that they were with, they said, you know what, I'm gonna hit y'all up. But anyway, he said they sent the agreement over since he had already did the proposal. Thank you, AJ Simmons, for the help and guidance through the starter kit, weekly calls, and YouTube videos. I have way more confidence to close more deals, and learning this is truly a marathon, not a sprint. That's 1,000%. Congrats to you. I ain't used to do gifts until we got the Clean Biz Network app. Now I'm addicted to them. All right. All right. One of my cleaners spilled something with bleach. I already saw the answer. Marcus Crockett nailed this one. When I saw this, I was like, that look like that's nothing that you can clean. That's gonna have to be something that's probably gonna have to be like, they're gonna have to basically probably restrip that whole thing and refinish it, because it looked like it's some type of finish on there for that. You see how it's got like a little shine to it, a little polish. You can see it better up here actually. That means it's some type of cover. It might not be wax, it might be sealant, but it's some type of covering on it, and this damaged into that. So now you got to bring the whole surface back down and get them back basically even and same coloring. But Marcus Crockett said, I'm gonna show you what he did. He nailed that. He said, so Brian Hill said that you could offer the power washer. Honestly, I don't think that's I don't think power washing to fix it, just because it looks like, and obviously I'm not there, but it looks like, and you did say the floor is not white. You could, yeah, I don't think so, because you said it was bleach. And see, what bleach is doing is discoloration at that point. You can't clean off discoloration. You basically got to re-dye it or shave it down and then lay something back over it. If that's cement, you're going to have to see a concrete specialist to come in and fix it. They basically have to sand down the area to make it level again and then dye it. And that's I think that is the absolute positive answer. Again, I'm not a floor specialist, but I've been around enough of them that I kind of pretty much have an idea on what the solution will be for most floors. It's just I ain't the one that's going to do it. So that's that. And he also showed an example of when it happened to him in the aftermath. So that's perfect. Give him a guy. Where are you at? Marcus, there you go. Again, this is why we back in the Facebook group. I ain't gonna lie, we didn't get a lot of this in the app. A lot of the vets won't really active over there like they usually used to be when we was over here in the first place. Landed $1,900 deal. Shout out to Brandon Orr. Get your CBN tickets, cbnconference.com, y'all. cbnconference.com. And I'm gonna stop because like I already don't love most of this stuff already. So I'm finna, what is this? Good evening. Question: how would you build monthly account that canceled one of the scheduled visits last time? The quote was for a monthly rate, not per visit rate. Excuse me. Honestly, if they cancel, I ain't gonna lie. This was kind of hit or miss for me. So in certain instances, it was like I prorated their bill, but in other instances, it was like the bill is the bill. I mean, if you cancel it, we didn't cancel it. So if we cancel it, definitely prorating the bill. We couldn't make it. Like a snow or something like that, or some type of holiday, maybe. No, maybe we'll prorate that bill. But if, and by the way, you should put, damn, I gotta do that. I need to add holiday clause in y'all in the proposal agreement. Holiday clause, because the way that our agreement worked was we automatically had what, Christmas, New Year's Day, and I think 4th of July were automatically off days for us, but we were willing to come in the day before or after to do a makeup. If they didn't want the makeup, that's on them, but either way, the monthly price is the monthly price. We're not prorating for those dates. Then anything outside of that, it could get prorated, but not those dates. But anyway, to get back to this though, since they canceled it, I'm sending the same invoice. If they ask for a prorate after you send it, then I will go ahead and give it to them. But nah, they canceled it. You didn't cancel it. So that's my answer on that. What did you say? Shout out to Makia checking in. I just make sure the client understands it's a monthly rate, not a. Thank you. I'm going to do that and then make sure my next contract actually spells it out facts. Good learning lesson. And I'm not showing this. I ain't gonna lie, Makia. The only way, and let me see if he says this. Cancel one scheduled visit. The quote was so I actually wouldn't in this case. I wouldn't make sure the customer understand this only if the only way I would is if they say something. If they say something, then I'll explain that. Maybe, but if they ain't saying nothing, I ain't saying nothing. I'm sending that bill regular. And then if they, if they be like, oh, why we get charged for 4 cleans this month, but we missed one. So shouldn't it be, less? That's when you can kind of have that conversation. But I'm not going to invite myself into nothing that I don't have to be invited into. Avoid all drama at all costs. Is it weird that I think cold calling suck and exciting at the same time? No, I think that's a good, accurate, accurate description. Because for real, it's annoying because it's like a lot of times nobody even gonna pick up the phone, but you just calling, and then that thing that somebody says hello, you like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Now you gotta, that's the exciting part. You know what I mean? So just you gotta stay on your toes with that. All right, y'all. Wait a minute, what's this one? This is like the same one from earlier. Similar. Con, I don't know what that word is. It might be concrete. Thing, any recommendations for that to come all best thing used to clean commercial ice makers? What degrees do you have to clean that ugly ass stove oven? All right. I can't lie to you. This right here has always been above my pay grade. So hopefully some of the house cleaning people or somebody that does specializes in restaurants can chime in on this one. I don't mess with stuff like this. And then you said something about the ice machine. If you talking about this outside stuff, I would clean it with the all-purpose cleaner first, and then once you're done and you got it all nice and like dry, because you don't want to like smear it with a wet rag, but clean it get a fresh cloth, all-purpose cleaner, clean it, and then flip the cloth over to the dry side and polish it. Then turn around, get another cloth, get some stainless steel polish, and then do the same thing with that cloth and that stainless steel polish, and that should fix that up. Let me see what your question was on that steel though. That's any okay, I answered that. And then concrete stain, let me see that. That looked like it actually could be power wash. So maybe try power, or better yet, because it'll be less messy considering you inside. I would try doing a auto scrubber on it, and you can do like a push one of the push ones. You ain't got to get like the big one, but like a smaller, almost like a electric mop style one. But I would try to do an auto scrubber on it. If the auto scrubber don't work, and as a matter of fact, if this is the only area, it's not the whole floor, you can save yourself money and just get a deck brush. So a deck brush and some concrete floor cleaner. Put it down there and scrub it with a deck brush. That's equivalent to a machine scrub anyway, and that should get it up. If it doesn't, then you may be in a situation where we were talking about earlier about taking that concrete down a level and refinishing it and dyeing it and all that. But that's my feedback on that. Let me paste this. Oh, okay, we got some feedback on it. Perfect, because I hate when I'm asked about stuff that ain't my expertise. Barkeeper's friend. I thought about that, but I ain't know if barkeeper's friend can handle that. So that's good to know. Nice. Okay. And then let me paste my answer here. Shout out to Julio checking in. Appreciate that. What else we got? Sam's oven cleaner. So okay, they got industrial oven cleaners too. Yeah. Of course, AJ. Should have thought of that. All right, what else we got? Has anyone used HoneyBook? So I spoke on that already. Ashley already replied. And then this is last week call, so we are done. I made it. All right, y'all. Well, really, all right, Mr. Leader. Because you're the only one here, but thank you for coming this week. And then for everybody else, hopefully y'all enjoyed this replay call. And I will talk to y'all next week, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. For those who are in the cleaning business automation, just again, I already emailed y'all anyway. Most of y'all already was on it, but just for anybody that might have missed it, Cleaning Business Automation has its own group. So make sure y'all go to that group. We do our monthly call. We just did our monthly call today at 4. So it's every fourth Wednesday of the month at 4 o'clock Eastern time for Cleaning Business Automation. So make sure y'all do that. CBN does weekly calls. CBA does monthly calls because I know y'all big and y'all need me that damn much. But anyway, thank y'all.